This tutorial will guide you through the successful completion of an intake form for the Coordinated Care Program. There's helpful links in the description below for quick reference. It's also helpful to keep these open in your tabs during the intake process for quick reference as well. Before beginning the intake, we need to collect the caller's phone number by either writing it on a piece of paper or copying it and pasting it. This is for later use, but also we are at this time also collecting consent to share information with the Department of Health and 211 resource specialists so that the caller is able to get their needed resources. So after collecting consent and their phone number, as well as their city location or their zip code and specific resource request, we come to the intake form here. There's 3 options for caller type: adult, pediatric, and pregnant. If a caller is calling for their son or daughter or a child that they care for that is under the age of 18, we are able to collect their information. Unfortunately, if the child is over 18 years of age, then they need to call themselves and report their information due to HIPAA rules. Start out by collecting the caller's first and last name and address. Find out how they heard about the program and collect their test date and test location, also confirming that they have been tested as positive. Be specific as you can in collecting the location for the test date, as this information is used for the Department of Health to verify their information. Confirm that they have tested positive and collect information for how they were exposed. If it's left unknown, that's perfectly fine. Just place unknown in the box and move forward. At the beginning of the phone call, the consent was collected to have a resource specialist give them a call back. So we're just going to enter their information, ask them if it's okay to leave a detailed message, and also collect an email address to share as well. We're going to scroll back up to the top here, and this is the focus of the encounter or the reason for their call. If they're able to get food and isolate while they quarantine, most callers will state that they are not able to get out and get food, and then you go through the lists of needed items with them one by one. If they have additional needs like diapers or gloves, you can go ahead and put that down in the care coordination notes here at the bottom. We'll get there later. Oops. If they have concerns with bills, write the general information it's not utilities. Utilities. Okay. Ask if they have a safe space to stay away from others, and ask if they need any other assistance in isolating. We have callers who are not able to safely isolate due to being homeless, and this is where we would put that information. So the answer to that question then would be, no, I do not have a safe space to stay, and be more specific here in relating to what kind of assistance they need. They don't have a space to isolate and quarantine, things of that nature. Will the caller need care coordination? The answer is always yes, unless they have taken a rapid test or outside the 14-day isolation period. Here is where you put the local resources that you give them at the end of the application. And the call duration. Again, here, there's care coordination notes, any notes you want to refer to the Department of Health. And then you would hit submit.